Now I call upon Mr. Rahul Nayar, Head AGNIi Mission, to share his views on this occasion. Mr. Rahul Nayar, please.
Thank you very much, Ashishji, and a warm welcome and greetings to everybody gathered here today. My name is Rahul Nayar. I head the AGNIi Mission, which is one of 9 technology-focused missions under the Honorable Prime Minister's Science, Technology and Innovation Advisory Council, chaired by the Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India. AGNIi focuses on helping Indian technologies find value capture. That is to say, to make sure that revenue opportunities, that human development upgrades that technology can deliver for in industry and in government, that Indian technology startups, emerging technology startups can access these. We'd like to warmly congratulate Magic for this very exciting initiative and Tata Technologies for their very exciting partnership here. This is an enormously important effort for reasons that I'll quickly summarize as we go forward. Now, India is rapidly becoming a key global center for startups. The Department for the Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, DPIIT, in the Government of India recognizes more than 58,000 Indian startups across 55 unique industries. All of India's 36 states and union territories have startups. 633 districts in India offer startups, and these startups are working not just in not just in entry-level areas, but increasingly in areas that are defined by emerging technology. 13% of India's startups work in IT and digital technology, 9% work in healthcare and life sciences, and the remainder of the startups are quite evenly distributed across a range of different kinds of sectors. And we're delighted to note, since we're speaking to a major Maharashtra initiative, that 19%, the single largest proportion of these startups, almost a fifth of these startups that I just talked about, come from Maharashtra, which is a testament to the vibrancy and energy and dynamism that this state offers in the economic and industrial subsector. Now, technology startups in India, why are they important? Why does government of India and indeed our various state governments, why do they do so much for Indian startups? The answer is fundamentally simple. Startups help drive growth, they help upgrade productivity, and they help deliver capability in key sectors like healthcare, like security, like defense, like agriculture, like the very, very many varied areas of industry that India has. Now, they offer capability. Indian startups are rapidly, developing competence in extremely important areas of technology, in artificial intelligence and machine vision, for example. Indian startups have built the entire stack from data to data analytics all the way to presentation. Indian startups are building drones, they're building medical devices. So there's a huge amount of value and capability that our startups already bring. But none of this has very much value. None of this has any consequence if we do not connect it to Indian industry, right? If we do not help Indian industry become more productive and more competitive on a global scale as a consequence of their technologies. Equally, as India starts engaging fundamentally important areas like climate change, like development in agriculture, as we upgrade our public health system, without the capabilities that startup technologies have to offer, we're not going to really be able to advance those areas. But none of those areas can advance if we cannot find a mechanism by which Indian technology startups can connect to companies and organizations and indeed government agencies in this sector. Now, this is why the MAGIC initiative and the new hub that is being set up in partnership with Tata Technologies, and the AGNIi Mission is delighted to be a collaborator in this important initiative. That is why this is so important. If we cannot bring technology startup presence and technology startup capabilities to the core of Indian industry in areas like Marathwada, with a proud history of industry and of enterprise, then we will be denying our startups the opportunity to connect to the very basic engines of the Indian economy. So it's fantastic that we've got startups focusing on the major cities in Mumbai and on Delhi, and on Hyderabad and so on. But it's fundamentally and vitally important that we focus in our regions where so much of our growth and so much of our employment come. Statistics show that on average, every startup in India, this is an average number with usual caveats, but every startup in India creates at least 11 direct jobs. And that does not include the number of other jobs that are created downstream by upgrading competitiveness in mainstream industry. So we're delighted to be a part of this important collaboration, which brings technology startups capabilities and their presence to such a fundamentally important industrial region as Marathwada. We're particularly excited about what this new virtual hub can offer. One of the AGNIi mission itself performs a number of different functions. We execute the Union Cabinet ETG initiative. We're working on setting up a network of innovation hubs. But AGNIi started with and continues to focus on technology scouting, on helping Indian startups identify opportunities. So we understand how important networking and linkage is at a very practical level. If Indian startups are to thrive, if they're to build their business development funnels, if they're to try and convert their technologies and their market opportunities into revenue. And an incubation hub of the kind that Magic is setting up along with Tata Technologies is a fantastic way to remove friction, to increase the smoothness and speed and efficiency and diversity with which Indian startups can identify opportunities for growth, opportunities for support, and opportunities for collaboration. It takes a lot of the hassle out of the regular day, of a day in the life of startups. And the fact that the hub is opening up particularly to tier 2 and tier 3 industries, where the best of Indian talent and the hungriest of Indian engineers and Indian managers exist, that is simply wonderful. It allows us to bring this friction-free environment to where the best of Indian energy currently lies. In this, the AGNIi mission is delighted to be able to support in any fashion. I know that we've been in discussions for a while with Magic and with Tata Technologies, and we're delighted to wish this important collaboration every possible success. And we look forward to being able to contribute to it in any way that we can. Thank you so much, Ashish. Back over to you. Namaskar.
Yeah, thank you, Rahulji. It was really inspiring, and we look forward to working with AGNIi team in days to come. Thank you once again.